Hello, and welcome to another update video about gold. We want to take a look at the micro structure in this video. Not too much happened since the last video. The move down was a little bit deeper than ideal, a little bit stronger than ideal. But it's still a valid, well, it's a three-wave move to the upside, which I've got here. An A wave down in three waves. That always gives us the view that we could potentially get an overshooting B wave. Yeah, when we have a three wave down in an A wave, then a B wave can overshoot. And then a potential five wave move to the downside here in wave C of 4. So the overall wave count hasn't changed. On the silver chart, I count this as a potential 1-2 setup, but it's very murky because I have to count it with a truncation on the silver chart, whereas on the gold chart, I can still get away with counting it as a wave 4 here with an overshooting B wave. Now, I still do it like that because we have a 5-wave move up of this Friday low. Yeah, we have a potential 5-wave move up, which is a potentially bullish structure. So what I'd like to see is that this is now following through. So really on a micro level, it definitely needs to hold the 1936 level. A break below that would not be good and would definitely indicate that we are going to revisit the green support box down there. Yeah, and that we will break below the October lows. At the moment, I'm really watching this microstructure and I have a potential 5-wave move up. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something I made you aware already a few days ago on the silver chart. So wave 1 to the upside, wave 2 to the downside, and then it could ideally follow through like this. Let me change the color and wave degree. So, and then we are forming 5 waves up in wave 5 of 1, ideally still targeting sort of the area, and I need to adjust it slightly. But that's okay, it would be acceptable. So between 2014 and 2036, let's see, maybe it can still push a little higher. I'm going to add that was the dog. I'm going to add the 78.6 extension level to the chart as well. Depends on the subdivisions, depends on how this 1-2 really subdivides now. So 2014, 2036, 2063 and 2100 are certainly the levels to watch as we go higher. Again, I have a potential 5-wave move up here. It's an impulse. And maybe we've just done the A wave of wave 2. This now could be a bit of a B wave and then a C wave down. As long as we're holding above 1936, it could send us higher. What we need to see though, and this is really only a microstructure, we need to see all these 5 waves filled in now. And if we see these 5 waves, this wave 1 is very small down there. So if we see all these 5 waves filled in, then this would likely complete circle wave 1, which means we have a larger 5-wave move completed of the October lows. Bear in mind that when we talk about the gold chart and silver, the 5th waves oftentimes extend. So if we get an extension in the 5th, we should reach these targets, as I said. And then a 3-wave pullback afterwards will be, in this interpretation, probably the last good entry point before a real 3rd wave rally starts. And that would be a very aggressive rally that could actually take us into, well, possibly into January 2024, February, you know. Always timing is very difficult, very hard. But yeah, I mean, if we assume that this move up started, obviously it started early October, yeah, maybe we'll finish end of November, you know, and then we get this pullback in December, and then maybe in January we get the rally. We'll see how that all plays out. But I'm just highlighting to you here a potential setup that's coming. Basically, when we get all these 5 waves completed, then we could get this 3rd wave pullback, which is a proper, which could lead to a proper breakout in a 3rd wave. That's normally the trade and the structure that you want to be in. Now, there are a few things need to happen, obviously, until this is confirmed. At the moment, I'm still cautious because we only have 3 waves up. But I already indicated it on the silver chart that as soon as we have, even on a small level here, 5 waves up, 3 waves down, we can look more optimistically towards this 5th wave, yeah? So this is basically what we're watching. Whatever happens now, honestly, it really needs to hold that 1936 level, or we are going to revisit the green box. I don't really have a preference, strong preference. I'm fairly neutral because I want to let the market show me, and then I can take action based on that. I'm not trying to, predict necessarily here what's going to happen. I am still leaning bullish, okay? But, either it's from here or we can reset lower in the green box if it has to. As long as we don't have 5 waves up, the market hasn't shown me anything. It's only shown me 3 waves. So I want to see 5, and then I can add a support area setup for a wave 2 pullback. That's my update about gold. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular updates about stocks, check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. Link is in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.